I started to have anger in my heart. Well, 1 month later that my brother passed away, the police took my mom to the prison. My name is Veronica. I was born in San Antonio, Texas, to a American father and a Mexican mother. Growing up, my father became an alcoholic and was not part of our lives. He went to prison in Texas. So then my mom decided to move us to Mexico, where we lived with her side of the family. So April of 2009 is when my brother passed away. He fell off a bunk bed and had brain damage. I was 12 years old and couldn't really understand why God had taken my brother. And 2 months later, my mom was sent to prison. Once we received a phone call where she said that she had met a pastor at the prison that had an orphanage with kids. My mom asked if we could stay there. So I arrived at the orphanage towards the beginning of the year of 2010. And I would hear, "Oh, God loves you," and we'd go to Bible study because we do devotionals every morning. But I really didn't care, and it's almost like I had like a wall. I was very angry towards God because when my brother passed away, I started thinking, well, if there's a God, he's not a good person, and he's not nice, and he clearly doesn't love me or my family. I remember just on Christmas is when I received my shoebox, and I was opening up the box and saw a bunch of things, but then I got to the bottom of mine and I pulled out a card, and it was a Christmas card from this family, and then inside it said, "Oh, we love you, and you have a family here that loves you and is praying for you." And I just lost it and I started crying because that's what I needed and what I wanted. That's when I feel like the walls in my heart sort of broke down, and I could feel in God's love in a more tangible way, like I had a letter in front of me. So after I had received the shoebox, I decided that I wanted to know more about Jesus and really figure out who he was. And I can feel his love, but I didn't know who he was. So it was a lot of just discovering who he is and really trying to figure that out. And then I accepted Jesus in my heart. I was 13 years old. And then after that, I said, hey, I want to do something good, but I don't know what. So I take care of the boys or the girls. And then we started a soup kitchen as well. So then the opportunity came up to teach the Greatest Journey, and since we had 270 kids out in the soup kitchen, we thought it was a great opportunity for those kids to be discipled. And so we'd feed the kids, pray, have icebreakers, and things like that. While I was at the orphanage, I was there for about 5 years. There was this family, and they fell in love with my siblings and just with all of us. And we were able to move back to the States and live with them now. Yeah. For the first time this past Christmas, I packed shoeboxes with my small group girls that I lead back in college. We all went to Walmart and stores and packed shoeboxes and sent them away. I would say that every box counts and that each box is specific because your box matters and it brings hope to kids just everywhere, and joy. You don't know how, you don't know, maybe it's, the physical box, the container, or a toy or letter or anything. it counts and it matters. So you never know how people feel loved.